We hold the cards. We have objectives. Those objectives are clear. We can hold anything at issue. Anything. The United States military controls the fate of that country. They thought they could bleed America with impunity. Well, they just learned the hard way what happens when you try to fight us directly. And even when they got lucky, one time in 40 days, and down 2 of our pilots, they couldn't hold them. In a daring 14-hour rescue operation, 7 hours in daylight and 7 hours of night, both pilots were recovered safely. Not once, but twice. A daylight thunder run right up the middle of their country. Boots on the ground. A midnight raid right up the middle of their country. Boots on the ground. 0 American casualties. The Iranians humiliated and demoralized. We control their fate, not the other way around. That's why they came to the table.
Deep in Iran, behind enemy lines, a U.S. F-15E Weapons Systems Officer, WSO, was shot down. Trapped in rugged, rocky mountains and hunted by hostile forces, including local villagers offering cash rewards, survival seemed impossible. But U.S. Special Operations had a plan, and they executed it flawlessly. Day 37 of Operation Epic Fury. MQ-9 Reaper drones spotted the downed officer hiding behind wreckage in the Zagros Mountains near DEVGRU. Enemy forces were closing in fast, and villagers had put a bounty on his capture. Within minutes, a rescue plan was launched. Night Stalkers in Little Birds would insert the team. DEVGRU operators would clear the area. Air Force Pararescuemen would secure the officer, and A-10 Warthogs would provide suppressive fire. Every move had to be precise. Any mistake could be fatal. Under cover of darkness, 2 Little Birds approached the target site. DEVGRU operators fast-roped down into the rocky terrain. The cliffs were jagged, the ground unstable, and enemy-backed villagers lurked nearby. Gunfire erupted as the team landed. A-10 strafed enemy positions to clear the path. Pararescuemen sprinted across the rocks, dodging bullets, reaching the downed weapons systems officer. Every step was perilous, but the team pressed forward. Finally, the team reached the colonel. Pararescuemen quickly secured him with harnesses, while DEVGRU operators provided protective cover. Enemy reinforcements were closing fast, and villagers tried to approach, but the team held their ground. The rocky terrain made extraction extremely difficult, but the team adapted, carefully moving the officer toward the Little Bird landing zone. Every second counted. One misstep could have been deadly. Extraction and escape. The Little Bird touched down in a narrow clearing. The officer was hoisted aboard under heavy fire. MQ-9 drones tracked enemy movements from above, while A-10 Warthogs suppressed threats. Within minutes, the officer was safely airborne, lifted from hostile territory. The Rocky Mountains, the villagers, the bullets, nothing stopped America's finest from completing the mission. President Trump announced, "We got him." Not a single American was lost. From hostile villagers to sheer cliffs, the mission proved once again that U.S. Special Forces never leave a soldier behind. Precision, courage, and teamwork won the day.